everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video which was actually requested to me I think once or twice. It was to say how I survived my first day at college. In case you didn't know, I used to be at a sixth form and then I transferred to college. So I finished my first year of A-levels at sixth form and then I transferred and moved to... At the college, when you transfer during A-levels, you have to retake the first year again. I think that's when you transfer to a college. Actually, I'm not too sure, but I know that you're supposed to start again from the first year and retake the year. When they were looking, I was really nervous. Let me tell you how I got into college first. Let me not just jump. When I applied the first time to college, I actually got rejected because I needed to get a higher grade in one of my subjects. So I went back to my old school to do sixth form, and there I took the course that I did, and I had to retake the subject that I didn't do well in. So after I did that, I had a really hard time at sixth form, so then I decided to leave. I left sixth form and I went back to the same college that I applied to the first time. I was really nervous to the point where when I went in for the interview, I was shaking so much that when I stood up, when they called my name to go into the interview room, I nearly dropped everything in front of me on the person that was sitting just like in front of the table. When I went into the interview, you obviously have to present your target grades or your current grades, and they kind of say whether they'll take you or not based on what they see. They saw that my grades were quite high. They saw that my predicted grades were high, and the interviewer actually said to me that they will consider taking me straight on into the second year. So I was a bit shocked at that because I assumed that I could only retake the first year to get into the college. Then came the enrollment day. The enrollment day was very nerve-wracking for me because that's when they tell you whether or not they're definitely going to take you. When I came, I had to see the head of the course, and he was the one who would determine whether I would get in or not. When he saw my grades and he wanted to make sure that my units that I had done didn't clash with the units they were going to do in the second year of A-levels. It's almost as if God heard my prayers, and he said to me that none of the units clash and that I was allowed to go into the second year of A-levels, and that I was the first person, I think, at that college to ever be able to be taken on to second year. And I went home and I cried. So then came the time where I was getting ready for my first day at college. I was so nervous and I was so scared because I know how big of a college it is compared to the sixth form I was at. The college that I go to, I think it takes around, it just says that in enrollment they had 9,500 students. So my old sixth form has 1,389 students. So that's like year 7 to year 13. That's the amount of students there are. So you can kind of see how many more people there are at the college compared to the sixth form. Also keep in mind that at the sixth form you know more of the people because, well, I knew more of the people because I went through year 7 to year 11 with them. So I was more at home. Yeah, so nervous to start college because I knew that there was, now looking at it, 8,000 more people that were attending the college. So I was really nervous. I also was a victim of bullying in primary school, victim of bullying in secondary school. So for me, I was like, what if I get bullied? That was like my first thought. I was like, on the first day, because I'm going to be the new girl. It's the first time in my life that I'm going to be a new girl, and I'm going to be a new girl at a college. And I was scared because I felt that bullying at college is much worse than bullying at a school. So I was really nervous, but I was more excited because I was getting out of the sixth form and I was going to make new friends. Just the whole experience, I was going to have a really good experience, a really new experience. Going in, I kind of got lost. Well, I didn't get lost. I got an email that said I had to go to a certain room. So when I found the room, I walked in thinking that was the teacher, and the teacher turned around to me and said, "Oh, you're already 10 minutes late." And I was like, I was told to come here at this time and to see, and then she was like, oh, you need to see, you mean this teacher? And then she sent me to the right place, and then I met my tutor, who was really nice, and she was kind of just explaining like the college policies, like the fire escape stuff, and basically the stuff that you need to know just in case. That was nice. And then she took me to the room that I was supposed to be at. When I actually got to the room, I walked past it the first time because I didn't see the room number, and then when I came back I saw a very familiar face. I saw one of the people who used to go to my secondary school, and when I told her, I immediately calmed down so much because I was so relieved that I knew someone and that the person was actually in my class. So I went in and then I said to the teacher, hi, I'm new. And the teacher was actually the guy who interviewed me. So I was like, hi, I'm new. Or like, where do I sit? So then he told me where to sit, and then I sat down, and then some people came and sat next to me. Some people kind of gave me like they weren't expecting me look, you know, obviously. The people in the class are really, really nice. I mean, I don't know if they're going to find this YouTube channel by then, but yeah, they were really, really nice in my class, and I really appreciate that they welcomed me in. I was really scared to join because I knew that joining straight into the second year, everyone would have already known each other and that they'd already had their friendship groups. So for me, I felt like it was a bit harder to make friends and kind of put myself in a group because they already knew each other. It was really difficult, but they welcomed me and they treated me really nicely. All the fears of me getting bullied kind of went away. And yeah, the first day of college was the scariest day of my life because you don't realise how big of a place it is. And for me, I think I'm a really tall person, but I'm not. It turns out I'm not. And all these people were so much more bigger and taller than me that was really scary because I'm so used to being in a place where there's not that many people. I don't know if this video makes sense. Nothing really happened on the first day of college because the teacher was just explaining to us what we were going to do for the rest of the year, and then the teacher let us go like an hour earlier than we were supposed to. Oh, I know what I can say, that I didn't use the toilet at the college for weeks because I was too scared to ask about where they were, and I was too scared to explore the college because I didn't want to get lost because I didn't know how to get out. So I was always going to the, if I was really desperate for the toilet, I had to run down like 7 flights of stairs because the lift is too slow, and then I had to quickly leave the college, run all the way down to like where the like shopping centre is, and then find toilets in there because I was too scared to ask where the toilets were on the first day of college. And actually on the other days of college as well. I think I only really asked about where the toilets were like a month after. Can you believe that? A month after I started college is when I finally had the guts to ask where the toilets were. Ugh. And that when I did find the toilets, the fire alarm went off, so I couldn't even use the toilets. Actually, no, I was using the toilet. I was actually using the toilet and the fire alarm went off. But other than that, it's really not that bad. The first day wasn't that bad, and I advise anyone to go to college. College is really great, especially when you have a great class and when you have people around you who are really nice. But yeah, that's how I survived my first day of college, and then I went home again and I cried because I was so happy that I finally found a place that I was happy. The teachers were great. The teachers actually speak to you nicely, and yeah, other than that, it was just really great. It was a really great first day. And I wouldn't want to redo it because I remember how nervous I was, so I wouldn't want to put myself through that again. But other than that, it was great, and I survived because I'm here today. And I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded, like I said before, but I'm in my last few weeks of college now, and I feel like I just feel like I've lost out because I feel like I haven't been to college for long enough. And now I have to go to uni and start all over again and make new friends and everything. And then I'll come back with another video of how I survived my first day at university. So stay tuned. Okay guys, if you liked that video, I don't know, I feel like I just confused everything. So I'll find out if I'm editing, and if I do find out that I kind of waffled and confused everyone, then I'll probably just delete the video and do it again, or I might just upload the video and then just do like additional commentary. I don't know. But if you did like that video, give it a thumbs up. Give me your opinions on how you survived your first day of school or college or work, or I don't know, whatever first day you've had. And Follow my social media, that will be below, and that will also be on the outro. Yeah, my new outro doesn't have my social media on it, so my social media will be in the description below, and it should have come up at the beginning of the video. So if you want to follow my socials, it's at the beginning of my videos. All my social media links will be down below in the description. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hurry up and sneeze so I can start. Achoo! 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 I'm like a seal.
That's actually really good.
Shady. Look at my cool gymnast. You know when you have to switch to data because your internet's so slow?